and welcome to this week's #Finance Friday. So we have been speaking about creativity this month, and that is our theme for the month. And today we're going to be diving deeper into creativity within your business, and we'll also be giving you a few tools that you could use to harness your creativity and to just help get those creative juices flowing. So stay tuned, watch till the end so that you can get these tools, and they will, I'm sure, will help you in some way or another, or at least you know them and you can help someone else with these tools. So don't miss out, watch till the end of the video and see what these tools are that can help you. So if we jump back to 2020, we found ourselves in the midst of the pandemic and also realized the importance of creativity for fast business solutions. The top performing companies are using the 4 key management practices that we're going to talk about in today's video to turn creativity to value. I just found that the most creative companies, such as the likes of Google, have been doing things a bit differently all along. So they exhibit a set of business practices that are believed to drive their marketing creativity, their innovation, and their capacity to translate those virtues into business value. So let's jump straight into the 4 sets of business practices that harnesses creativity. As obvious as it may sound, creativity and innovation needs to be part of your business priorities. Even more importantly, a company needs to execute and prioritize its innate daily practices. In companies like Google, who is within the top creative and financial leaders in business, senior executives serve as a role for creating and innovating. They don't simply encourage their people to pursue those objectives, they lead from within, not ahead. Secondly, companies at the top of their rankings have a near fanatical devotion to understanding their customers. This leads them to go way beyond the standard research methods like surveys and focus groups. Instead, they rely on multiple sources such as advanced analytics and behavioral analysis to understand their customers intimately. More creative companies employ 2 particular practices more than other firms. First one being they regularly observe their customers in the customer's own environment. And secondly, they understand the problems customers are seeking to solve through use of their products and services. And by understanding what problems they are trying to solve, you can better adjust your products to meet their needs or your services to meet their needs. Creative firms also combine insights gained about customers' needs with technologies and new business models to come up with white space solutions and distinctive marketing campaigns. So that is so important. Understand your customers, know what motivates and drives them, and know what they are looking for in the market so that you can adapt. So the 3rd key management practice is to feed the need for speed. Speed may be the defining attribute of modern business. Creative leaders outperform their peers in this regard. Specifically, survey responses tell us that they translate insights into action, new product launches, or new marketing campaigns more quickly than competitors. While the most creative companies move quickly, they also do it with rigor by defining specific deliverables as opposed to vague goals and making clear who is accountable for delivering what and when. Fourthly, we have adapt or die. Top performing companies recognizes that taking that step is just the beginning of a process of obtaining marketplace feedback, which serves as the basis for ongoing evolution and improvement. To adapt well involves applying data and analytics to understand how customers are reacting to new products or campaigns, and then move quickly to reshape the offerings in response. So you want to keep analyzing and assessing how your customers are relating to your product, what is their feedback, so that you can adapt to that and that you can respond quickly in the market. So be sure to work in agile ways. So the real question is, how can we be more creative? It's all fine and well to say you need to be more creative within business or within your life in general, but how do we actually do that? Is there any tool that can be used to help you be more creative? And today we are speaking about 5 tools that could spark creativity or just help you get in the creative space, and that can just help you come up with creative solutions. So in itself, no app can make you creative, but sometimes it can help to give you that nudge in the right direction to release your inner creativity. The apps we're going to chat about today can help you do that. And of course, everyone's brain is different. Everybody thinks differently. Everyone acts differently. But these apps are free to download. And I mean, there's no harm in giving them a try. So download them, see if they work for you. They might not, they might. And yeah, what's the harm in trying? So the first app we're looking at is Unstuck. So Unstuck is defined as an in-the-moment digital coach. So Unstuck is a self-paced course that teaches you to overcome stuckness, targeting tips and action-orientated tools. So if you feel you're lacking creativity, not just momentarily, but constantly, this might be worth spending some time on. Acting like a portable creative coach, the app asks you a series of questions that prompts you to take a look at your creative process and what's blocking it and what you're stuck on. So based on your answers, Unstuck will give you tips and on how to move forward and get your creative juices flowing again. Okay, so the second app we're looking at is Coffitivity. So Coffitivity does one thing and it does it well. It recreates the ambient sounds of the cafe. This is based on research showing that these types of sounds really do help your brain be more creative. So we're not sure how the science works here, but there are people that say that they just feel more productive working in a coffee shop. So if that's you, you can brew your own coffee at home and download the app, listen to the sounds, and it might help you spark your creativity. So the third app we're looking at is Brainsparker. So when you're trying to come up with a new creative solution, a popular brainstorming exercise is to write words on a piece of paper, then to pull them out randomly from a hat, and then you can relate them to your problem at hand and see what they spark in your brain. So Brainsparker is a free app that provides a similar type of exercise to stretch your creative muscles. The app contains 200 words containing thought-provoking words and phrases. You simply shake your device to shuffle up the pack and produce a new card. The rest, of course, is up to you. So as much as the app can provide you with the words, you'll have to interpret it and try and apply it as a solution. So quite an interesting concept. I think it could be quite cool. So the app itself will jumpstart your creativity by providing you with a variety of inspiration and creative prompts. So you will still have to interpret it, but it will help you break out of your normal routine and expose you to tons of new ideas or just interesting solutions that you can have a look at. So the fourth app we're looking at is Simple Mind. Sometimes the problem you have is not generating ideas, it's organizing them into something that's actually going to work. So if you have dozens of chaotic, free-floating ideas that don't seem to connect up with each other, mind mapping is a technique that can help you. Simple Mind is a great app for mind mapping on your computer, tablet, or phone, and it's easy to swap your maps from device to device. Cool features include the ability to create an invisible note, so you can add large text without cluttering your mind map, and to add voice notes on iPhone, iPad, and Android phones and tablets. So it's a really cool way to be able to map out your ideas. You can use Simple Mind to organize your ideas in an intuitive diagram, add media, take notes, and share ideas with the team or with anybody you like. And this will help you turn good ideas into reality. Lastly, there's TED Talks. So TED Talks is a go-to favorite. TED, which stands for Technology, Entertainment, Design, is a global set of conferences under the slogan Ideas Worth Spreading, attracting some of the most innovative and thought-provoking leaders on the planet. So the best TED Talks could provide you with that extra shot of creative inspiration. So there's nothing like watching people talk about their passions to remind you of yours. Whether you just want to zone out and be inspired or able to draw creative inspiration from different people's talks and passions, then this is the place for you. So there you have it. 5 apps that you can help spark your creativity or help you organize your creative ideas. And implementing some of these can really help you just get past that creative block that you might be having and really help you flourish and bloom and think of more creative solutions. So many executives consider creativity an inevitable activity that can't be managed. And in fact, creative ideas often do come from stark moments of deep insight. But as the writer Jack London noted, you can't wait for inspiration, you have to go after it with a club. So effective creativity, the kind that drives growth and business performance, comes from working the problem and having in place disciplined management practices that can foster sparks of insight and then shepherding them into tangible business outcomes. So remember to add a bit of play in your life. Taking breaks, finding inspiration, and returning to your work can be infinitely beneficial when you want to boost your creativity. So there you have it. There are many ways that can help spark your creativity, but don't forget the importance of creativity and that there is a way to help you get over that creative block, whether it's using one of the apps we mentioned today or whether it's speaking to someone inspirational. Find what works for you and implement it so that you can be creative within your business and that you can come up with more creative solutions. So I'm sure by now you have seen our What's Potting in 2022 posts on social media. If you haven't yet, please go check them out. We'll be hosting a virtual vision boarding session, and it is a great way for you to get your creative juices flowing and to meet some people, and you can do it from your comfort of your own home because it is virtual. So please go check it out. Come join us. It's going to be great fun, and it really is just a wonderful opportunity to be more creative. And we look forward to seeing you there. Bye.